YouTube, what's going on out there? Man, it's Sunday, man. It's June 11th. It is, oh, what do I got? I got 4 days till I'm 40, man. Ugh, that's crazy. 40 years old and looking at it. Shit's getting to me. Anyway, raining today, man. Sucks. Kind of just stuck inside the garage. Ain't got a whole lot to do, man. Kind of just waiting on Dennis, sucks. Hate waiting. But patience is key because you rush things and that's whenever you end up with results that you don't want. So just wait, be patient. If you got a project and it seems like it's taking forever, it's gonna. Okay, if you want it to be right and you want it to look the way you want it to look in your head, take the time, be patient, okay? Good things take time. But anyway, today's video, just kind of finishing up the whole trailer deal. I want to make it a little more comfortable to pull my race car. When I pull my race car, it's not even a race car. When I pull my garage car, I just want to feel comfortable, man. I want to know that I'm leaving and I'm going to make it to my destination with the car intact. If I rear end somebody, is this car going to stay on the trailer? I need this thing. I want to feel confident. Ain't nothing worse than white knuckling it all the way to wherever you're going. Palms sweaty, fucking freaking out. And that's the way it was for me. It really was. The straps I had were not what I was supposed to be using. But when you're putting all your money into a build, you really don't have a whole lot of money to mess around with like that. So it's like, I got to work until I can afford it, right? And then I'm on a tight budget. I don't make a whole lot of damn money. So these are what I was using for straps. I got my D-rings. All welded up on the trailer, fixed all the welds on the back of it. There were a couple more welds that needed tightened up. The ramps on the back, they looked like they were about to fall out. I was surprised I haven't lost those. So went through the whole rest of the trailer. I didn't do no video on it. Ain't worth it to me. That we all know that trailer out there is a POS. So yeah, but this is what I was using, was these straps here. Let me zoom out a little. And these are just some Walmart specials, man. What the hell were these called? Smart straps. Yeah, smart, all right. But, man, I was just freaked out using these things, man. They're not what, you need to be using. And then these here, these weren't any better, okay? These are Walmart junk, man. I mean junk. Just junk. Got frayed hooks. I mean, look at that. That's embarrassing. And to even think that I pulled with those, that's more than embarrassing. That's stupid. That's just stupid. And I knew it, and I should have done it. But I've upgraded, like I say, since I bought the car. When I bought the car, I brought it home on a POS trailer. Suspension was wore the fuck out. The frame was laying on the back axle. It was bent. This thing was a peach. All right, so sold that trailer for like $100 to my little brother. He still Jeeps. They're Jeepers. So he pulls his Jeep on that there and helped him out with the trailer, getting him started. You got to start somewhere. So I upgraded, bought me a new trailer, which was a new POS. So as you can see, we went through it last video. Got me some mounting on there for some hooks, some D-rings that it didn't come with for $5,500, which is ridiculous. And I have put my winch on each individual D-ring I welded on, and I cinched that winch down as tight as I could get it. Make sure that them fuckers wasn't going nowhere. I wasn't going to pull a car to find out that they weren't welded, right? So again, I'm a roofer, not a welder. I do my best, try to teach myself as much as I could teach myself. I've welded quite a bit. So not quite a bit to what some people would consider quite a bit, but to what I consider a little bit, I've done a little bit of welding. But other than that, So the trailer is now up to snuff. We got places to hook straps. That's good. And the last part of everything that I needed to do was get me some good straps. Okay, and like I say, what I had was not it. Them things are, man, scary. So what I did is I went and started looking. And these are who I found, okay? Max Straps, all right? One of the only people that I noticed that actually came with a bag, okay? All right? This isn't Amazon shit, all right? Come with a carrying bag. This was $230. Like $204 is what their list price is. But after shipping and taxes and blah, 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 that's what you're paying. So, like anything, buying it online, you're kind of skeptical because you just want to know, is that what is what I'm looking at, what I'm getting, and is that quality or Chinese baloney, you know? Well, from what I can see with these guys, damn good strap. I got no complaints. Let's check this out. So you get the nice little bag, get the nice little carrying bag, and you get all your straps. Got little side pockets in there on both sides, and it comes with 4 D-rings, or 4 axle straps with D-rings, okay? Nice, got a protective sleeve on them, which is pretty soft too. It's not a real rough, it's soft actually, really soft. Probably so it's not so abrasive on paint, but 4 axle straps is what it come with. Nice, thick, good axle or D-rings on there. Not no junk. And then it comes with 4 of these here, real nice, shiny. I believe that is heat treated, if I was to guess. Got a real nice spring on there so that these things, you can hear them. I'm pushing. That's a damn good. This ain't no, yeah, got a good spring in it. All right, so if they come loose or something, you're staying on there. Got also, this is something else, man, that I did not know. Okay, I was wondering what these little things were in the picture, because you can see these little guys in the back picture. I'm like, what the hell are those? Well, what they are is that they keep the ratchet strap together so that it ain't just thrown in a bag all tangled up and shit. You know, it's really easy to put it back this way. It's really simple as hell. And man, dude, really good ratchet strap. Let me put this up on a tripod here, and we'll get this so you can see a little better. All right, so comes with a nice little Mac dig on there, a little stamp or rubber sewn in, little thing. Pretty cool. Kind of jazz them up a bit. These are 6-footers. And they're about as tall. They're a little taller than I am, so I'd say they're good 6 foot. And the webbing, the strap itself is 100% quality. We got a good strap here. It's got the sewn in safety stitch or whatever they call that. And the handle is super operational. Like really smooth, and you can tell that that's good stuff, man. It's just real smooth operation. And also got, if you can tell, these are like called two hook or something like that, or in other words, there's no lanyard in between, and I'll show you that. There's no lanyard in between the hook. As you can see, this thing got a lanyard in there, and it I don't know. Not that this is any unsafe, thing. Some got lanyards in them. But what it's designed to do is to get the ratchet strap out from underneath of the car so that you got full, ratchet strap, capability. If you need to pop it open, the handle ain't hitting the car, yada, yada, yada. So, A+, guys. It's good material. It's good metal. They're solid as shit. There's not, I mean, that hook's, it's even got, which it's not stamped. It's not stamped at all. But I'm pretty sure that these are like NAS bolts, or definitely a grade 8 bolt with like an NAS nut on them. And the shoulder, like it's supposed to, the shoulder of the bolt is this whole distance. That's the whole shoulder of bolt. So just this little bit right here has threads, so the threads aren't eating out the side over here. That's a full shouldered bolt through there, man. This is like a really nice set of straps. They got all their stamp, like their hooks. The hooks got Max stamped into them. The handle does. The nuts on the side. You know, the strap's sewn. The strap is sewn in. This has even got a little bit more, now that I've noticed. Which, of course, these straps don't compare. But if you can tell, look at how much more strap they have brought back onto itself to sew compared to, you know, just some cheap shit. The other big ones, yeah, the other big ones are the same way. They're a short distance too. They're just a short 3-inch distance. I mean, that's 7 inches, I bet, of sewn back together material there. These are really good straps. Really nice straps. I have no complaints, man, none. Comes with a nice bag. Comes with 4 D-ring or 4 axle straps with D-rings on them. That's pretty sweet. And then these 4 retaining jobs, you know, to keep them all nice. I mean, look at how nice and organized that is in that bag right there. You know what I mean? I mean, it keeps them together good too. It ain't all floppy dicked and shit. A+ on them, on these guys. All right, I wanted to give them a good shout out. I'll even show you how easy it is to line this up real quick. Simple, man. Simple, simple, simple. It is this way, I believe. Yep. Okay. So real quick, I mean, this is it. This is as simple as this is, man. I mean, it won't take you long to put these back together. As you can see, wham bam. Put your little guy around there. I mean, this is fucking nice, man. I mean, put it right back in the bag, cinch her good and tight. Everything stays together in the bag. These got a little side deal. Zip it up, put your straps away, you know. Some guys, you know, would consider that stupid. They just throw them in the bag. But then you go to take them out and you got a tangled mess, and one of those fucking hooks smacks you in the shin. And you wish you just had them all organized up, man. So anyway, Max, you guys did good, real good. Like that's the first purchase that I have purchased in a while that I didn't feel reamed out. I feel like I got what I asked for, what I wanted, and I cannot complain, man. I cannot complain. So other than that, the car, we're just waiting. That pretty wheelie bar on there. You know, I'd say it's the prettiest part of the goddamn car. I ain't gonna lie. Prettiest part of the car. About the only thing that's not had to come back off. But I want to start messing with this. I do. I really do. I need to start making some videos. But I'm afraid that something's gonna change. You know, whenever something. Who knows? So I'm tired of cutting and putting back and taking in and out and blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to wait until I get the car back from him to start doing all this, which I'm going to do myself, I believe. It's a pretty simple process. I ordered it Friday, but I ordered a new drive shaft loop and the cross member, which it's not a complete cross member. I just ordered some inch, 120 wall by 1 inch tubing so that I can make a new one, and a mount for a 2-speed power glide. So I'll put all that on there, but I got my new mid plate, got my cross member, and my drive shaft loop now. So just got to get that front engine plate, and I'll have all the parts to complete that project, which at that point I have also, well, I'll do a video on that, but my rear end is not adequate in the car, which I'm finding this out. Like I say, the more you do, the more you learn. And old Sean Bandy, bless his soul, or not bless his soul, but bless him, God bless him. He was always a little skeptical on these 1/2-inch studs I got in my axles. He's like, "You're gonna run 1/2-inch studs?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "No, man, that's not good." And I'm like, "Great, all right. Well, that's been dwindling my brain." So I started looking at everything, and I've got 31 spline stock axles, 28 spline pinion yoke. I want to upgrade that. I want to put Pro Gear in it, get 30, I think it's 35 spline, I believe. A 35 spline pinion yoke with a Pro Gear in there, and a nice chromoly spool, which has got a spool in it. But my passenger side, I noticed whenever we was lining the rear end in this, I noticed that I had some play in my passenger side axle. Well, that's got a spool in it, so there should be no play. So I'm guessing that the spool is getting stretched. All right, it's the splines in the spool are getting worn out, and it's caused play. So I automatically already know I need a new spool. So I believe I'm going to upgrade this whole thing to 35 spline axles, 35 spline pinion Pro Gear, all that, and get a new third member. I'm going to get like a nodular, real nice nodular third member to put in it, and some 5/8 studs, which I'm praying to God, because I know these ain't the best looking rims. I know that there's so much cooler of a rim now, you know, I really do. But these fit the car to the era, you know, so it's like I'm trying to keep the car as much nostalgia as possible. So I would have to have these rims drilled for 5/8 studs, and like I say, the way that I look at them now, I'm pretty sure that I can't do it, because it's like there's just not enough. There's not enough room there. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna call Centerline and ask them what they think, but might end up having to put a new set of reels on the son of a bitch. And that sucks. But again, this car, when we raced it, it broke every time we went. We'd make a pass, it'd come back broke. You know, that's not what I want to do. This car has snapped an axle, so it's like I already know. You know, at 450 horsepower, it snapped an axle. So I don't want that to happen. I don't. So, which has got motor axles in it, and it might, you know, make a couple passes. But the first time that one of them slicks comes off and rips my fiberglass quarter off, you know, I mean, who knows what, or sends me into the wall, who knows, man. Like I say, I'm building a training that's not going to break. I'm building a drive shaft rear end that's not going to break. I want to go to the track and make, which I don't ever think I'll win with this car. It's just going against what's out there today. It's not going to be a winning car. You know, you could try as hard as you want. I mean, maybe, who knows, you know, who knows? But I just want to go out there and be able to make as many passes as I'm available to. And if I keep going rounds, I want to be able to go them, you know. If by God, that would be the worst thing, to be able to actually make it to like semifinals, you know what I mean, and not be able to make it back up because your car's broke. You know, you won that race, but your car's broke. So it's like, God, man, that's not what I'm wanting. So anyway, I'll do a little video on that rear end and all that. It sucks. It sucks. But after that, that will be the only thing that can be fixed. So yeah, the car will be completely rebuilt. Other than that, guys, man, I want to keep you. It is Sunday. I know you guys don't want to hear me blabbing. Appreciate you guys who are watching my videos too. There's not many of you, okay? But the few that do, I appreciate you guys. You know, some of you guys are giving me a little feedback, you know, commenting here and there. That's cool. Just, I really appreciate the ones that subscribe and watch my channel, man. That's awesome, man. I appreciate you guys. So, anyway, like I always say, love your neighbor. Give him a little scratch on the back, you know. Let's pray to God Trump beats all this baloney that they're throwing at him, man. I don't understand how they're doing what they're doing, but that whole deal is just a real eye opener to the American people that don't, you know, think our system is corrupt. This right here, it just proves it. Joe Biden's as crooked as a question mark, and nothing's happening to him. But I'll tell you, as soon as he's out of office, oh my God, wait, because whenever he comes out of office, that man there, if he's not dead, he'll die in that son of a bitch. Especially if Donald Trump goes to prison, Joe Biden will go to prison. It's just, there's just no other way about it. But anyway, love your neighbor. Peace, chick grease, folks.